Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol ASLN. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. If you're new to charts and not sure what I mean by 30-minute, I do offer an explanation video at that link. So if you go there, I'll explain in detail. Well, I don't mean to state the obvious, but I will anyways. Quite the eventful day today, not only from the price action point of view, but you look down here at the volume and well above average volume on the day. So a lot of eyeballs on this one going into next week. And a good day, but also a pretty rough day. And that's all a matter of perspective. I mean, if you bought right there, then yeah, things are not looking so good for you because there was a pretty big pullback. But from the grand scheme of things, the price does still have the opportunity to chip away and build that overall higher base. And that's why, in my opinion, the must-hold level going into next week, and I'm not saying this will even get tested, but that's going to be the $1.13 mark down here. And why is this area important? Well, again, I'm not saying it'll even get tested, but if the price were to come down to $1.13 and then just continue on down, what would that be doing to the price? Well, from a very literal perspective, that'd be putting the price essentially right back to where it was before the breakout occurred and the big movement today occurred. And not to insult your intelligence, but price movements that go back to where they were, not exactly a sign of true power. Whereas on the flip side of things, let's say the price came down here, behaved in that manner, and then began to work its way back upwards. Now, all of a sudden, what would you have? Well, you'd have a set of lows right here. You'd have this set of lows down there. If you envision each one of those as stair steps, well, hey, now you have stair steps progressing in the upwards direction. And again, that's the name of the game. That's what a truly strong move is going to do over time. It's going to make progress forward. And in this situation, quote unquote, progress, again, being defined as right around that $1.13 mark. Now, what happens if this thing decides to just continue on back up? Let's talk some areas of resistance. Initial level of resistance, if any sort of bigger bounce is going to get underway, seems to be right up here around $2.15. And that's what makes this interesting because after $2.15, I'm not saying it's necessarily shooting straight up to the highs around $3, but there's certainly from a resistance standpoint some room to move just because there's not any other major areas of resistance. So like I said, the potential is still there next week. So we'll see if the bulls can try to recover and make another move back to the upside. But yeah, no doubt about it. Great volume today, great price movement. Let's see how this one plays out next week. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.